What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Views. Tonight, we're going to be doing a beer battle between Budweiser and Stag. And unfortunately, these beers are already pre-poured because I was just, I was cutting the video. I had to cut the video, stop the filming to let that head die down on the Stag. But as I was going back, I was going to go ahead and edit the first half while I was waiting on the head to die down on the Stag. And I noticed that the video was the wrong direction. So I was filming that entire time and didn't realize it was facing towards the computer, not towards me. So apologize for that. You guys do not get to see the pouring of these beers, but here they are. This is the Budweiser. This is the Stag. The Budweiser has a piece of tape on the bottom. The Stag does not. So while we're continuing to let that head die down, this is going to be a blind beer battle, but I still don't want to be able to feel any difference there in head. And I can also agitate this one a little bit to kind of match it, but I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. Let's get into a little bit of information on both beers. The Budweiser is coming in at 5% ABV, and the Stag is coming in at 4.5% ABV. Also, this is a 24 fluid ounce can. This is a 25 fluid ounce can. You get the extra ounce with Anheuser-Busch. However, let's talk about price. You also are going to be paying a little bit more for that extra ounce because this was $2.98 at my local neighborhood market. So it was like $3 and some change, $3.25, something like that after tax. And this was, it's marked on the shelf $2.74, but I actually got it for $2.24 after tax. So it could be about $1 cheaper if you're thinking about it, or close to $1 when you're talking about tax and all that. So it's a lot cheaper to go with the Stag than the Budweiser. But I thought this would be an interesting video. And someone had mentioned on my channel, I can't remember who it was. I should have looked at this before, I apologize. But someone had mentioned that maybe I should try to put Stag up against some of the other top beer brands and see how it fares. So that's what we're doing. Let's bring these back into frame. And I want to just mention something real quick. These glasses may look dirty. I don't know if you guys can see the things that I see. I assure you they are not. I've cleaned them multiple times today trying to get whatever is on them off. I think I just need to get new glassware, actually. So we got to top this beer off to make sure it matches the Budweiser. It's also Halloween, so happy Halloween to everybody out there. Don't have a Halloween-themed video for you, but I think a beer battle will do just fine. So that's the beers. I don't know if you guys can see it the same way I do, but it looks like the Budweiser is a little bit more golden. And like I said, the head definitely retains itself very well for the Stag, so that's why I had to cut the video in the first place. But if that would not have happened, I probably would have had to restart this entire video. So thank God for that. So I'm going to move some stuff out of the way. I'm going to close my eyes, mix the beers up. You guys know that. You know how this stuff goes. Mix the beers up. Then we're going to taste them. I'm going to see which one I think is which one I prefer, and that'll be the video. So closing my eyes, and I'm going to start mixing these beers up, talking while I'm mixing them up so I forget which beer is which. I try to do my best that I possibly can at this to make sure I completely forgot the beers. And I need to get a Lazy Susan. I really do. But the thing is, my desk is not very big. So before I get a Lazy Susan, I need to get a bigger desk. So that's why I haven't jumped off that bridge and went ahead and got the Lazy Susan. All right. I think that's good enough. I don't know which beer is which. We are going to go ahead and start with what would have been the Budweiser in the beginning here on my right. And this would have been the Stag, but we'll see if I can figure out which beer is which and which one I prefer. So, beer number one, cheers. Super crisp, refreshing. Light to medium body. Very crisp. A little bit of a maltiness. Good beer. Got a little bit of a lingering sweetness on it. Beer number 2. Much sweeter. A little bit maltier. A little less crisp. Still a good beer. Yeah. Just a little sweeter, a little maltier, less crisp, meaning less carbonation. Back to beer number 1. Oh yeah. This beer has a lot more crisp carbonation to it. It's got a little bit of a better finish. It's not as sweet. Tastes a little bit cleaner as well. So I think I already know, just judging off of taste, which beer is which. But just to, I don't know, make it more suspenseful, excuse me, I'll go in for one more taste of each. So beer number 1. Beer number 2. Okay. I think I've had enough beer here to assess this situation. And I'm going to say that beer number 1 is Budweiser, beer number 2 is Stag, and the winner of the beer battle is this one, which I believe to be Budweiser. I'm going to open my eyes and see if I'm correct. I am correct. Budweiser defeats Stag. Pretty easily, too, I'm not going to lie. Not saying that Stag is a bad beer. Stag is a good beer. I just prefer the taste of the Budweiser a little bit more than I do the Stag. Stag does, however, have a better lacing than Budweiser. Budweiser hardly has any. It is a quality beer. I got to give it to it. It's just that I prefer the taste of Budweiser. That's the only thing here. You guys might completely disagree with me. But that's the fun part of it. That's the fun part of these videos. We can discuss and learn about what each other likes. Me, I'm going with the Budweiser for this one. However, that doesn't mean I'm done with Stag. I will be doing more beer battles with Stag. I'll probably be doing another one Saturday night as well. I don't know what I'm going to put it up against, but I'm going to find something. Another one of the big boys. Also, the light beers are also going to be included because these are pretty much light beers. I mean, I'll be honest, there's not a lot to them. But if you like a sweeter beer, then you're going to want to go with Stag. If you're like me and you want a more crisp, smooth beer, you're probably going to agree with me and go with the Budweiser. But both beers are good. Neither one of these beers are bad. It's just that I prefer the Budweiser. Okay, so Budweiser is the king tonight. But we'll have to toss Budweiser aside and continue on with the Stag for more videos. But yeah, Budweiser wins. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. If you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it in the comment section below and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, cheers and thanks for watching.